Certified HAZWOPER Training Specialist 24-hour course, CHTS 24 hours, is a 3-day training program lasting 24 hours in total. The course fee is $795. Our HAZWOPER Training Specialist, CHTS course covers multiple critical areas. The course includes OSHA HAZWOPER standards, a chemistry and toxicology review, identifying the hazards of HAZMATS, hazardous waste operations and emergency response, and emergency incident command procedures. Practical exercises for the students are also included. OSHA HAZWOPER requirements 29 CFR 1910.120 I 1926.59 paragraphs B, B, O for cleanup operations apply to all employees who work at the site of an ordered cleanup or who are contracted to clean up a release after a HAZWOPER emergency response has occurred concerning an OSHA hazardous substance. An OSHA hazardous substance can include DOT hazardous materials, CERCLA hazardous substances, RCRA hazardous wastes, disease-causing agents, and petroleum products with a flashpoint of 200 Fahrenheit or less. If it is expected that an employee will not be exposed above the OSHA PEL or published exposure limits, the training standard 29 CFR 1910.120E allows a reduced initial training requirement, 24 hours instead of the usual 40. Our ISHEP OSHA 24-hour HAZWOPER training is designed for hazardous waste and emergency response workers who must satisfy their 24-hour HAZWOPER training requirement. The standards under 29 CFR Part 1910.120E require employees to complete appropriate HAZWOPER training prior to entering or beginning work on an uncontrolled hazardous waste operation. Examples of workers who qualify for this training are new employees, hazardous materials technicians, hazardous materials specialists, on-scene incident commanders, management and supervisors, or anyone needing to fulfill an OSHA 24-hour HAZWOPER requirement. At the completion of this course, you will be able to recognize and recall OSHA regulations and requirements. You will demonstrate an understanding of site characterization, identify the principles of toxicology, and how they relate to various types of chemical exposures. You will be able to describe potentially hazardous situations involving corrosives, solvents, oxidizers, and reactive chemicals, select the correct personal protective equipment, PPE, recognize and indicate the characteristics of a work zone, and list the elements of site security. You will recognize the principles of decontamination methods as well as levels of decontamination. You will define a medical surveillance program and its purpose. For more information, contact Ronald Pentecost at ronaldpentecost@ishep.org or Jack Potagil at johnpotagil@ishep.org. Like our information? Sign up to our channel for updates.